In the mid-morning sun, Livingstone Kajumba sits dejectedly on the concrete veranda of his wooden room, built by well-wishers, in Chifufu village on Buggala Island in Kalangala District. The 87-year-old stares at what remains of his previous home, bare walls without a roof. He built the house in the 1970s, using his savings as a painter and manual laborer.
I am not sure how much money I need to rebuild it, but I know that I have to break down those walls. We will build it in phases.
On the morning of Saturday, March 15th, the old man exited his house with the intention of walking to the latrine. The cyclone winds blew the roof off his home and caused some of the walls to fall. The flying debris hit Kajumba, who was standing in the middle of his bedroom.
Part of the wall fell on my legs. If I had stayed in bed, I would have died because another section of the wall fell on my pillow. I still feel pain in my legs today.
The winds caused a heavy storm to hit the island, claiming 4 lives and injuring 28 others. After it subdued, Kajumba was one of the victims who were evacuated to Masaka Regional Referral Hospital. He was later transferred to Bombo Military Hospital, where he spent nearly 2 months receiving specialized treatment. His neighbors were not so lucky though. 2 of them were killed in the storm and their houses completely destroyed. Wilson Seguya, a resident of Kizi Village, Kalangala Town Council, also experienced the fury of the cyclone winds. On his way to work that morning, the 45-year-old border rider realized that it was going to rain heavily and rode back home to get gumboots.
There was a tree in my compound. As I passed by it, it came crashing down and fell on me. I lost consciousness. Initially, the rescuers thought I was dead and they lay me among the dead bodies. I regained consciousness 3 days later.
Seguya spent 2 weeks at Masaka Regional Referral Hospital, receiving treatment for slipped discs in his back. He still wears a lumbar support belt to keep the discs in place.
I have to return to the hospital every month for review, and that costs money. As a family man, I have responsibilities. I still try to ride the border, but I do it so slowly that I rarely get clients. I have also realized that I am very forgetful nowadays.
According to scientists, cyclones over Lake Victoria are primarily caused by warm, moist air rising over the cold surface of the lake. The temperature difference creates instability, leading to the formation of thunderstorms. The deadly storm tore through Kalangala police station, destroying 32 unports. 4 months down the road, the broken structures still lie entangled in tree branches.
It was disastrous because we lost lives. Here at the station, it left us with no accommodation. We lost a lot of property, including uniforms, including utensils, and so many things that people use on a day-to-day basis.
Kenneth Masete, the Kalangala District Police Commander, reveals that whereas the structures can easily be restored, the most difficult task is piecing together the documents that were destroyed.
We have also been supported by members of the public who have some accommodation. They have taken some of our officers, much as some we still have them here. So, but I must say we are pushing on well.
Masete says the police management is working around the clock to restore normalcy. Over 50 islanders were left homeless by the devastating winds and storm. However, apart from the emergency relief supplies from government and the Red Cross, the victims are struggling to rebuild.
No MP has come to talk to us to say that maybe we have suggested in Parliament that for the next 2 years you can be exempted from paying tax as you rebuild.
The wanton deforestation in Kalangala District, driven by creation of palm oil plantations and agriculture activities, has led to the loss of natural forest cover. This has exposed the islands to the devastating effects such as winds, and there is need for adaptation measures. Some of these measures include sensitizing the community about the importance of forest cover. Some of them, like Christopher Lumbuye, a resident of Kalangala Town Council, believe that cyclone winds are a result of people breaking traditions and taboos.
There are many taboos here. Most of the winds Mpeo of Buganda come from Sese. Their resting places have been encroached on.
He calls on government not to neglect the Sese Islands.
As they have put money in tourism, they should care for our islands in Sese. There are animals, plants and insects here that are rare. The people in the new curriculum can study them.
There is no clue on whether an assessment report was compiled for any assistance to the affected households from government. Patrick Senyondo, NTV.